Hello. Video set up. Appreciate the thumbs up on the videos. Thank you guys. Been seeing those on some of the previous videos. Alright. Our line. Auto tune. Hey Eugene, how's it going, bud? Time for some racing, man. Just getting everything dialed in. You just got here, right on time. You up for some racing, Gene? Well, that track's not working. That's weird. Never had this problem. Oh, hold off. Yeah, it tracks me to here. When I turn my head any further, it doesn't follow. Odd. Okay. We need to hop out and back in. Oh, we lost your wheel. How'd you lose the wheel, man? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Just misplaced it. I'm gonna go back to the main menu. See if we can get it to center in here. If we can get it to center in here, then we're good. But in the race, I couldn't get it to look where I was looking. It's still not. I should be looking at that car, not way the hell out here. Huh. Here's a button I pushed that recenters the VR, but it's so far out of whack, it's not doing it for some reason. We'll just restart the game. I'll probably fix it. Hello, how's it going? Oh my god, what is wrong with the VR? Let me quit my VR software, maybe that'll reset the headset. Something got out of whack there. Normally I can look whatever direction, you know, that I feel comfortable and hit a button and I'll center the view of the VR on that, and it was working, then it stopped. I don't know what happened. So I'm gonna start the game back up right now. Here we go. Fingers crossed. I'll play some music for you today. A little DJ action. There we go. Now we're looking kind of at the car instead of behind us. Might be able to see the track now. I find that helps tremendously on taking the curves. Looking in the right direction. GT2, GT3. Bring out the Maserati. I think the BMW's faster, but the Maserati is cool. I just like the shape of it better than the BMW. BMW is a great car, but you know, let's face it, looks like a four-door family saloon compared to this thing. Help this thing turn. I'll make it turn until it oversteers, then we'll back off, but I may not have much time to. 42 seconds and it's already in lap overtime, so it's probably not going to let me on the track. Nah, not yet. We'll do a race on testing, no big deal. We don't have to win to have fun, that's the thing. We just have fun. What is crank? What is crank? Is that a window? It ain't got no window. The hell would that be? Clutch emergency? The hell? I've been around a bunch of race cars. I've never seen a clutch emergency switch or a crank switch. I mean, you got an ignition switch already, so that's not it. So the main would be the main power, and then ignition is a starter. Crank, I don't know. Fuel pump, you need that. Fire, fuel, that's weird. Okay, here we go. So now we're going into race. Qualifying is finished. So the fast guy did a 2:22, which is crazy fast, I think. Yeah. Top three guys are within a second of each other. So if we could do a 2:20 anything, that would be pretty good, probably. There's Toon CCX. I remember him from earlier. His name disappeared from the list, but I ran out of gas in an earlier race and he pushed me to the finish line. It's nice of him. Yeah, pretty funny too. What's your name? Bye-bye. Alright, bad boy. What are you doing there, brother? Race is about to start. I turned down my Pimax from 100% to 90% resolution, so if you get some better frame rate. I'm not having that corner. Ooh, big wreck behind us. Holy crap. They're still spinning back there. They're still spinning back there. So it looks like we're running in fourth place. These BMWs will probably outturn us, but yeah. Got a tire overheating. It's not going to go any faster around that corner. Same tire still hot. Not like Forza. Forza, you can overheat a tire in one corner, drive the next corner, and it's already cold again. This game cares a lot of heat. Realistic. Oh! Out the sausage. A little 5-second penalty for that little stunt. Wasn't intentional. I don't have the fastest car, but maybe we can be consistent. Try anyway. Guess we can to soften up that front suspension. Rear's got plenty of grip. Turn like the BMWs. Okay, where the fuck did my ABS go? What is this game doing with the ABS? It keeps turning it off, like mid-fucking race. ABS was set to 0. I just turned it back on 2 again. What the... Blew the race for me. That's nice. I've caught it doing that 3 times now. Once in this race. I'll be just driving along, next thing I know, come to a stop and it locks up. It'd be fine if I was ready for it, but if you lock them up, they're hot and it's everybody just lit up with a bunch of penalties. Did we desync or something? In 6th place, we're not doing bad. place. Low fuel. Yeah, 4 minutes left. I've caught in these weird ass low fuel situations last, well, just today. Yeah, go around to all my cars and add a little more fuel to them, I guess. Go pit and get some fuel. Last time I risked it, I didn't make it. Blew the whole race over that, you know? 9 liters of fuel and 3 minutes to go. Awful close. Dipshit. Wrecked yourself, didn't you? Bro, I gotta go in the pit, man. You're holding me up. Still in 4th, but 5th place is coming around right now. No, that's CCX. What's up, dude? Hope that wasn't him that ran into me. "20 seconds of an eternity when people come around the track." 8th place is coming around now. 5th is right behind me. I don't see 6. Yeah, lucky we didn't lose any positions. There's only 1 minute left of the race, so. He ran out of gas, probably. That's so weird. Third place. Another one out of gas. Well, we were in 3rd, now we're in 4th somehow. I don't see anybody around me, so I'm not sure how the hell that happened. Now we're in third. Okay. Thought I read that right. This race had a timer. The timer's up, and it's waiting for the race leader to come around to the start. Apparently he hadn't made it yet, so we gotta keep going. If we get past, we will lose the position. I'm coming. I think it's once we get across the finish line, that's what place we end up at. One tire is staying hot. I can't get it cooled off. It's been turning the same direction too many times. I'm in second place. Race is over. Hey, second place. I mean, it says we're in first, but I think we finished in second, technically. Now here it says I made third place. How weird. Never saw these guys. Yeah, we were all on the lead lap. Everybody else was a lap, 2 laps behind or worse. Maserati's to the top. How about that? The EVO's a better car. I don't know why these guys didn't win. It handles way better. But the Maserati, I think, is more consistent. Where the EVO can spin out sometimes. Oh, good race. There's more work I want to do on that tune-up. That's a good start. Let's refresh. Sort my players. Spa, we just did Spa. They're in a race. There's Hatch. GT3. That would be BMW only. Practice is almost over. Good. That'll work. No. And it's doing this thing again where the VR is not centering correctly. That's weird. I wonder. Spinning around. Yeah, it's looking sideways. I had to exit the game. Restart the Pimax software last time, I think. Yeah, I think I restarted the Pimax software last time. I'm sure it stems from me putting the VR headset down like that. But that's what I do. Hadn't been a problem until today. What is this view? What the heck? Where am I? I'm in the sky. I've never seen it start like this. It's because the VR is out of center, that's what it is. See, it should be looking at the car. It's not centering, it's looking left. Let me think, how do I fix that? Maybe I didn't restart the clone. Maybe restart the Pimax software itself. It should fix it. Son of a bitch, still looking the wrong way. There it goes. For goodness sake, that's unright. I'll panorama all cars. Yeah, we could take the Lambo. Be fun. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, no, it's a moment. There we go. Shouldn't need people to hit ready to go from practice to qualifying or qualifying the race. Maybe qualifying the race because then people could get on the track that aren't actually ready. But the rest of it, Sound like they're already on the track and in the way. Is it working? Great, so I'm gonna stupid F1 thing. No, what is this shit? It keeps doing this. Out of whack somehow. I guess I'm gonna have to start leaving it up here instead, so it doesn't lose focus. I don't know how to fix that without starting the software. If the center button doesn't work, then it's the only option I got. Restart it. Okay, firing the game now. Okay, we're center viewed, right? Well, not responding? What is going on with the VR? Oh, the lenses went to sleep because it was not on my face. There we go. I just don't like putting it on top of the wheel because if the wheel decides it needs to recalibrate or do anything, it'll dump this thing in the floor. Trying to avoid that. That's the race we were trying to get into. Alright, let's keep this thing on. Maybe it'll keep looking the correct way. If it still has a problem, I may have to turn on the overhead light. Because dark room are a problem with the cameras sometimes. I got the shades pulled down. welcome to the stream. Read your message in just a minute. Unless that's the bot saying something. Is the bot saying something? Good job, bot. No time gain. Server disconnect, way better. Really? You still having trouble? It's way better today. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, yesterday I couldn't finish a race. Impossible. Today I finished most races. I had one disconnect earlier today. But for the most part, and I had one gray screen, but most part the disconnects are fixed, it seems like. But you know, I may be just having a lucky spell here. Turn traction control down to traction control on 1. Okay. Woo! Okay, so traction control 1 ain't gonna cut it. Traction control on 2 feels pretty good, actually. Might need to be 3. 2 seems to be the minimum. Can't tell who's in. Nobody's in the pit yet. Thought maybe it would over-rotate with without as much traction pull on, but at least we got plenty of wing on it. It's still really glued. Two people are in the pit now. It might be a little bit sketchy. Going at it. So cool. Today is better, yeah, much better, yeah. Oh yeah, dude, it's driving everybody crazy yesterday, but on the one hand, I was like, well, Forza has just as many disconnects, damn near, and it's been out for years, so if we're having trouble in early access, first multiplayer patch, yeah, I'm alright. You know what I mean? Could be worse. I'm just glad we finally got multiplayer. Good lord, that took forever. I'm trying to get my Forza friends to come over. Maybe some of them will. A lot, I won't say most, but a lot of them are on Xbox. So unfortunately, I don't think this game is going to be out on Xbox at the same time as PC, but maybe it will. VR and AC EVO is demanding. You really need a 7900 XTX video card like mine, or even better, a 4090 or a 5090. This is, I wouldn't go much slower video card than this for VR. Hey Bill, I'll catch you on the race hopefully. My Max Super's on the way already? Yo, awesome. What's up, mechanic? Mechatronics. It's shipping out already? I figured they might not have enough stock. That's great. Hello. So I turned the ABS, I'm not the ABS, the traction control down to 2 before the race. Now it's back up though. Cold tires and all. I think we're going to be smart to start with it cranked up. Plus people are going to be ramming us and bumping. That. Oh my. Jesus. Here comes that one guy to wreck everybody. Yep, that's what they do. They're way too fast, uncontrollable. And you get dumb people that see it in the game, like, oh, F1, I want to try F1. And join a race and just destroy everybody. Maybe learn the other cars first. Seventh place. Hard hit. Body damage, but luckily it didn't hurt the wheel. Just turn and take that. Oh, really? I'm gonna get all fucked up here. Got one busted wheel. Still drivable, it's just the wheel's crooked and may not handle quite as good. Should be able to lift it to the pit and get it fixed. A lot of people would quit at this point, but let's keep it realistic. Yeah, he's having trouble turning too. Yeah, I'm tickled the disconnects are fixed today. I mean, it was pretty much every race yesterday. Being the last 2 or 3 minutes of the race and a disconnect, or the race would never start. Yeah, several people came to the pit. Pit box is floating. Okay, I'm gonna get us fixed up here. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're in Bathurst, Australia, at Mount Panorama Track. And we're in a Huracan Lamborghini ST GT2. F1 cars. Here they come. Watch, they'll just plow into everybody. Place. 10 minutes to go. You start turning down the ABS, or the traction control rather. Back down on 2. Helps leaving these sharp corners, I think. place. Picked up 2 positions. 9 minutes left. Bunch of people just wrecked. I saw a bunch of stuff light up red. No body damage, right? Fourth place. My how things have changed. Just a lap ago I was in 10th. Big wreck up front, I guess, somewhere. In front of me is in 8th place. We're in 3rd now. Four minutes left, 3rd place. first place? Somebody had the pit crashed or something. It's just why you do whatever it takes to win. You never give up. Oh, you shit. Fucking F1 drivers. They need to get these guys off the track. They fucking suck. Broke my wheel, man. First place. Got rammed by an idiot. Gotta love it. And I'm in second place. Just like that. I was all the way on the left, completely out of his way. He was already on the right side, so why was he on the left hitting me? Unless he's just here to do it on purpose. There's just no excuse for straightaway rams. Especially in a gripped up F1 car that can take that corner, you know, at crazy speed. And he can't even keep from hitting me on the straight. Yeah, right. And we're in third place. That's fourth place right behind me. Holy shit. Third place is, no, I'm in third. Second place is 2 seconds ahead. But they may be in an F1 car. I don't know what they're driving. Yeah, he went from 2 seconds to 8. Itchy face. And it says we're in second, but first place is nowhere in sight. I think probably long gone. 5 minutes left. That's the race finish. Or do I have more to go? Well, that should be it. Okay, I guess we finished second. I need to put some kind of finish ceremony on the game, you know? Like a podium or something. It disqualified me for driving backwards. Whatever, dude. I won that race. That stupid F1 car ruined it. Had that in the bag. Oh well. Like that clip. That's pretty funny, huh? Let's see what else we got going on here. Brands hatch. Qualifying. Sure. Nope, it's full now. I'm gonna say kayaks and race qualifying. Caterham on brand hatch might be interesting. You gotta do the stripes over the hood. Qualifying. Alright. Try again. Hello. Turn, straighten up. Come on, man. Oh, shit. Not like the spin physics in this. If it starts spinning, you just about cannot stop it. Hence the reason everybody's sitting on the side of the track. These cars are super slippery. Gotta be super delicate with this car. Yeah, I don't like the physics. Just can't correct a steer. Can't. I mean, you turn opposite lock. Yeah, everybody spun out here. They got it right. That was smooth. Yeah, it's rough, huh? Talking about the Caterham? Yeah, it just spins out too much. Yeah, it just doesn't catch. That's the thing. There's several cars like that. Even the BMW M4 GT3 EVO. At high speed, lots of grip. Low speed, shit grip. About 75 on our corners, you can spin it completely around. Low speed. With all the traction control on, with all the wing on, with steady throttle. You can counter steer if you want. You can get on the brake, ease into it, and start sliding. It just keeps going along. So something not right. I don't think that's very realistic. Sliding's fine. It's just you can't catch it. I'd say out of 100 spins, I bet I've caught 5 so far. Like, you know. And a lot of those that I did catch were super low speed, so it wasn't like, oh wow, I saved a high speed drift. That ain't happening. I've never caught a high speed drift, maybe once. And that was really only because it was going into a corner that was heavily banked, and it stopped the slide. It wasn't like I did something fancy. All I did was counter steer and wait for it to finally catch something. So, yeah, a lot of that. Hey, Leo. Leo, if you have a 7900 XTX video card or a 97 XT, that's probably going to be the minimum I would recommend. If you've got a 4090 or 5090, that would be a little better. For me to get decent frame rate in VR with the Pimax, you got a 5070 Ti, so that's probably a little better than what I have. I have a 7900 XTX. I think your VR performance will probably be a little bit better than mine, in fact. So, but I'm actually doing a letterboxing mod, so basically what I'm showing you guys is just what I'm rendering. So there's a lot of the car, like the roof up here, the way I've got the view set up. It's just showing you what we need to see. I'm not rendering my kneecaps and the sky so much. It's just, and by doing that, it's cropping out a lot of pixels that I don't have to render now. Looks like it's about to go into the race. Yeah, this car's about impossible to keep on the track, but we'll try. But yeah, I think you'll like it. Once you get the settings dialed in, it's super slick. I'm planning on doing a video tutorial about that. Yeah, a lot of times if it starts sliding, it's over with. Sometimes you can catch it though. I think that, and I'm trying to be like super gentle on the throttle, gentle on the brake, you know what I mean? Trying everything I can. Trying to everything I can to keep it glued. What's your name in the game? No Time Game? Are you under that name? Doesn't appear to be. Oh. Come on, dude. An orange car. Keep your lane, dude. Oh my god. There's nowhere to go. I like the shifting animation. Pretty cool. Oh, my fuck. Oh no. Oh, no. Just checking on the soil quality, you know. And I wonder this race will be the one that didn't slide off the track. It won't be the fastest lap. As I was saying. In fourth place. These guys that can't hold their lane, man. I'm on the inside. How did you hit me on the inside? Oh, okay. Hope they fix the crash physics too, because a lot of times the cars go inside the wall and weird looking stuff. I need some crumple zones too. A couple of people just got penalties at the same time. They may have crashed. That's one of them right there. Guess that one disconnected or went to the pit. Seventh place. Sixth place. Fifth place is 10 seconds ahead. What? Come on. Drifting down from fourth to third, made it spin out. That's crazy. I don't even know how RPM. He's running in 6th place. I'm turning the wheel like an inch. It's so easy to spin this out. Barely turning the wheel, and I'm scared to turn it more than that. I mean, that's like a 2-inch turn. I don't have the physics right on this thing. That's why it spins out so easily. It's hypersensitive. Don't come across the track, dude. Last lap. I finished in fourth little quick. Good race. What's that? Good view here. Whoa, he's flying. He's stuck. Nah. Gotta turn off traction control. Oh, well, there is no traction. There is no traction control. Dude's still trying to win. That was the starter. Stalls whenever you put it in. Huh. Yeah, it stalls when you put it in reverse or first. Good race, dudes. Yeah, I think we ended up in fourth. How'd you guys do? Yeah, exactly. You have to just baby it, innit? Hey, Leo. Looks amazing, by the way. Yeah, great. ACC and VR? Yeah. Pretty similar. I think ACC is just a little less demanding. It's not as pretty. So, yeah, a little trade-off there. They're pretty similar. Some people are saying the previous patch that the VR performance was better, and I tend to agree. Seems like it was a little better, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. I'd have to pull up an old video to find out for sure. And it would have to be an old video with the crop done exactly the same, you know. Imola, Stradell, let's do it. Dallara. We gotta go with the carbon. Join me if you want. Imola, Stradell race. Ugh, keep yawning, jeez. Ew. The fuck is this shit? Oh honey, the Queen of Queens, Trixie Mattel, is hosting Drag Showcase at TwitchCon. No thanks. No thanks. I'll pass on that shit. Not into the drag shit. You got your wheel? You all set? At least this car will be able to haul ass in this one. I feel like a rocket ship after driving Grandma's car. Yeah. Yeah, we're going back in the VR now. What's up with the log jam out there? That's a nice shotgun report. Whenever you shift and hit right on the money. Fabric. Shortcut. Shortcut. So loud. Shortcut. That's fun. Good luck, dudes. What car today? Oh, we're kind of messing around on different cars. Yeah, we're in the VR. This is the Laura Stradell, I believe. This vibe going there. DJ Melon Pepper coming at you. KQ 105. Somebody just came flying through here. I never seen a race start like that. What the hell? So what does it do now? If somebody knocks everybody off the starting line, does it restart the session? Do I get a head start? Is that how this works? What the fuck? I'm so far down the road. Oh, I get a drive-through wrong position on start error. My wheels are broken, so I gotta go direct to the pit. That's some shit, ain't it? DT. Fourteenth place. It thinks I gained time from that? Hilarious. Oh, what's up, Snows? Flip. Gloomy day on the tracks, isn't it? Flip got bored. 14 to 12. A bull in the corner? What the fuck was that? That was weird. Maybe I downshifted too much.
to 8th place from 14 after that disastrous launch when somebody ran through every car. Place. We don't have a lift. Oh, disconnected. That's only the second time it happened. And he's on the last lap, 8th place. Okay. Well, yeehaw! There goes Harry Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. Take a little shortcut. Oh, there's a lot of VR's nice. Look at that view. Don't get that in 2D, do you? You can slide sideways and look out the door. It's cool. Oh, that's final lap. Some dude just got a penalty. Did it reconnect or did we not really disconnect? How did he get a penalty just then? Hands up a little for that one. Good way to break a finger. That's awesome. That's so good in VR. I'm telling you. Well, bummer it disconnected, but that's only twice it's done that today, so they may be rebooting the main server. Let's see if there's any updates on the client side, maybe. No, nothing new.
Red Bull Ring. And a race. Spa. I think we did Spa, didn't we? Suzuka All Cars. Qualifying. Get the Lambo out. Hello, welcome to the stream. A couple new people in here. Looks like we had our follower goal today of 800. Excellent. Thank you guys, appreciate that. Like a Williams F1 car. Hey, what's up, Gotcha? How you been, bud? What you been up to? They came out with a multiplayer version of this game I've been waiting on, so I've been showing it off to some new viewers. Pulling in a few new subscribers here. Why is my wheel crooked? That's upside down. Been okay? Traveling? Oh, okay. Did some sightseeing or business? Okay. That's good. Making some money doing that. A little income's good. I need to find me some more work. Well, I got one job. I've got three. I've got streaming and I've got Melon Racing, my tuning, real car tuning company. And then build tuning, race cars and stuff. And then I've got tech support, which is my IT support company. But those are the latter two are brand new, or being resumed. I put them pause years ago. Waiting on them to pick up. I got one race truck to tune right now. I think it's like a 408 cubic inch gutted out truck on slicks. Should be pretty fast when we get done tuning it. Just waiting on him to send me some log files. No money, yeah, just for a friend. I got you. It's helping him out. That's good of you to volunteer your time like that. Maybe they'll buy you lunch or something. Yeah, that's what I want. A cabin in the woods and give me internet access and leave me alone. You know? I'm gonna do my thing. Better do a little lap here to make sure this thing is dialed in good. It should be though. Let's go, Philip.
crash? Oh, I'm the last one on the track. Not bad, dudes. He's about to go to the race. So the fast guy was a 152. Oh well. 208 in a rail car. That's a F1 car. Good luck, fellas. Mellow-ish, not sesh. Oh, I don't think this event's loading. It's supposed to be going straight to race. The timer's not timing anything, so yeah. Well, I'd say that session got stuck. Try another one. Still got a few bugs in the game here, keeping us from playing, but for the most part, we're able to play much better today. I'm done with Caterham. Caterham. Oh. Bought you a trick, man. Thought somebody was there. Could do the CM2 Red Bull Ring. I don't think I've tuned that one though. Eight people in there, decent ping. Nice thing about these racing games, ping doesn't seem to make all that much difference. Not like a first-person shooter where reaction time is milliseconds. Spoder Skrillex. Got some funny names in here. Don't think I have a tune for this track in this car, but let's look. I do actually. We don't want it spinning. Lose my tune. That's going to qualify. I'm going to be able to tune it. Why do we have to hit ready just to go to qualify? And that doesn't make any sense to me. For race, yeah, because you need to know if people are asleep or not. But for qualifying, so you can sleep in the pit. Who cares? No need to hit ready. Alright. So now it should be going to qualifying. Yeah, there we go. Now let's go back to our tune. It's so rudely interrupted. I was on to something new. see. Tuned, save.
Nice interior of this. I think I'm sitting a little low.
It's Philip. Hello, Philip. This car's plush. Feels smooth. Pushing. Tires are hot. Let's make this thing rotate. Oh boy. So I think it reverts to the previous tune if you don't save it whenever the race starts. I think I noticed that earlier. Last lap overtime. Okay, we're stuck in the last lap overtime. Just waiting for the race to start. Thanks, G. Appreciate it. Trying to provide some interesting content without, you know, setting my hair on fire and painting it purple and acting like a weirdo. Just some clean racing.
some good music occasionally. I get a good race here in a second. 30 seconds. Lenses are pretty much clean. There. What I want to do is, well, I started out on Twitch, and well, I just want people to play games with me. That's all. I like playing video games, and I just always find it more fun with friends, and I've always set up clans and, you know, groups and stuff, and events and things, and found that by streaming I can attract people to what I'm doing. So, you know, the plan here is to get a dedicated server for us and build a community around it. So we have our regular racers, you know, and our friends, and it's just going to be a good time. Gotta make friends along the way. Hard to make friends in real life, but you can do it online. Woo! I love people who just ram into the corners like that. Oh, hell, holy my! We're actually going to have to turn left. Bad drivers on this track. I think this might be him right there. Car's pretty banged up, but the wheels are okay, so that's the main thing in it. Tires are warm, so we're going to start pushing it. Drag race.
that draft, Inky. Place. Might have been better if we didn't get run off the track the first corner. Better. Might have found our new line there. Caution ahead. Okay, randomly my ABS is turned off without me touching a button. I love when that happens. So weird. I had several instances where my traction control just randomly turns off. That wouldn't be so bad, but I have zero warning that it's happened. It just happens. Turn the traction control down, so this thing is really holding us up, I think. I got traction control turned down to 1. Okay, 1's fine enough. The whole field. So we're trying traction control 2 instead of 3. It just seems really uptight. It was constantly on. What the fuck is that? On a straightaway. How do you hit me on a straightaway? Really? Okay. I think we got a hater. That's what that is. An old-fashioned hater. Oh well. You get dickheads in life sometimes. You just have to ignore them. Ooh, I get spun out and I get a 40-second pit stop. Yikes. Dennis does. Yeah, well, we know what he's about. Dennis does drive like an asshole. Thought it might have been an accident, but he hit me a second time dead on, came right at me and accelerated like, okay. Pretty clear. Last lap, pit stop. That's wonderful. Strange race. Weird actors in this one. Oh, let me get that sometime. Relics. Yeah. Hey, Philip. I keep getting disconnected. Yeah, I saw you in there a couple times. Good racing. You're fast, dude. Yeah, I got to disconnect a couple times today, but only twice so far. Yesterday it was, you know, if there was one, there was 100 disconnects. See if we can get a race here. Spa GT2-3. I could do that one. Yeah. I'll take the BMW this time. Nah, I'll take the Maserati. By the time I confirm all this crap, the race will be over. Yeah, it's full. Refresh it a few times if we get lucky. We already got our car chosen. That's a spot. Oh, there it is. Batters, sunrise. I don't think I'm gonna do Brands Hatch. Excuse me, we get that one.
Ain't much available here I want to do that I hadn't already done several times this morning. All these are in a race, so wish it would tell you how far along, you know, how many minutes or laps or whatever's left in the race. Let's see. Let's see. I like to do a Laguna Seca race. Or a Mount Panorama would be good. I would like to do that, but this track in particular, the really high ping one, is perpetually on practice. It never ends up with the race. Or it's like 45-minute practice or something. It's crazy. Not really what I'm looking to do. Be a good one to tune on or something, but Maserati Cup, Mount Panorama, that'd be good. We're in a practice, so. Tires. Two doesn't look right, so let's load one. Try a different tune. There's Philip. I'm gonna get on the track. Philip, if you're about ready. You can see the cooling fan on the radiator. Huh. Well, exhaust. Huh. Actually, almost modeled a U-joint. I'm missing the middle of it, but that's okay. But, I mean, it's pretty good. Alright. Oh, there's Philip. Looks like he's tuning. What is this, a practice session? Oop. I got a bent wheel. No. That one's toast. We need to go to the dealership and buy another car. That one's toast. Oh, last lap overtime. I can't get back out there. Oh well. I didn't get to tune it. That's alright. Take the gear off while we're waiting. Restroom real quick, I'll be right back. And my mic muted. Didn't realize it. I'll be back in a little while. I got a headache and need to eat. Get rid of this headache and stuff. I'll be back in a little while. GG's. Make sure you follow on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok so you get a notification when I get back online. And feel free to hang out in our Discord as well. There's the link. A lot of racers in there and first-person shooter gamers in there as well. A little bit of everything. We do some Battlefield. We do some Forza. We do some Assetto Corsa EVO. We do Dirty Bomb. We got a dedicated server for... We're going to have a dedicated server for all the games we play. That's the goal. So I always have a home for our friends to hang out with us. That's the plan. Anywho, I'll be back in a little bit. GG's. Appreciate the thumbs up on the YouTube video and TikTok and stuff. The followers that we picked up. And we'll see you in a little bit. See you, Philip. GG's, bro.